Hello, this is Pixie doing another quick vid. You have to ignore my kitchen. It's basically it's blown up. It just doesn't work there. Yeah, I was just checking out one of my formulas I've made a while back. It's actually ayahuasca. Problem I found was the bark and so on was so thick that I didn't really get much out of it. Let's put it that way. So what I did is I put I mashed it up and I put it in sodium hydroxide. Basically to break down the actual materials, the plant materials, and I bottled it. And it's been bottled for ages, and so I opened up recently, and you see at the top, I think you'll see where it's started to come out. Basically, it's pressurized, so it's fermented. It's actually interesting stuff. I tried a little bit a minute ago. Definitely, it's in the acid spectrum. I don't know what the rest of it's like. I have to depressurize it and then give it a shake, and then it should mix it up. And then I'll try some later and see what if that has any kind of interesting effects. That's the way forward. What else we got? I dried out some other mixture. I end up crushing that up, and see, that's the type of ORMUS. Yeah, it has dandelion in it as well, which is formula. It's called Formula X. There we go. See, that's what I made. Because dandelions have anti-cancer and all sorts of properties. So what else was I going to show? Yes. And then there's this other mixture. Now I thought it was a bit of a failure, and I thought, well, no one would want that. And this is this. Now this, it smells a bit like wallpaper paste. It's basically, I made it using hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, and I dissolved some steak in it and a chicken leg. I couldn't basically dissolve the whole chicken leg, but the meat actually went really quickly in the steak. That took ages. I don't think I could actually get through most of it. So I ended up throwing out the leftover sediment away, and then the sort of liquid that was left. I did the standard process for making what you do for making the wet method of ORMUS, and then I just added some salts, Celtic salt, and I used some Epsom salt as well. But this stuff's really powerful. It doesn't look like much. You try it under your tongue and you get kind of a wave of energy up your back. You get that kind of electrical buzz out of it. You just have to hold on your tongue for a bit and you'll feel that sort of go in there. So that's interesting. So it's slightly moisture in texture. Slightly salty. I mean, it's not. Yeah, but basically you can feel that kind of wave of energy. I think if you have like your second or third bit, it doesn't really sort of hit you so much. You can definitely feel some energy. Another issue I have. Just warming this guy up. So this it's drooped. There's too much water in there. Basically, with my first experiment of having it growing in there. So I'm countering the issue. I've actually got it in a slow cooker, and I've set it to warm. So the idea of doing that is basically warm it up and hydrate the soil, and by warming the actual roots of the plant seed, I say, it will basically stimulate the growth of the roots and help to move any sort of damp moisture away. I've also added some copper into the actual soil. I might have it around here actually. So I've got some powdered copper. As you see, it's not like it's not used in the form of electrolysis. Otherwise, it would come out looking like this sort of mixture. See, that's my copper acetate or something I've created. I've also got some other stuff I've created. as well. This is quite unique, powerful stuff. Basically, this is what I've done. Is when I've been making the ORMUSes, and it's basically when it's like that, the sediment drops to the bottom, and you'll have so much liquid on the top. So I've been adding the liquid. So I've been adding the liquid together, and that's what that's produced. There's something else in it. Oh yeah, that's right. It's got pine juice in it as well. So it's got some sort of pine cone juice. So that's kind of a part of a mixture. Extracted because I made some sort of pine cone ORMUS mixture a while back, and that's sort of that extract. So that's got basically it's a type of mineral water. Otherwise you get, that's more the standard ORMUS. I've got an old ORMUS factory in here, almost, lots of different things I've got here, just another sort of thing. But this is a magnetite compound with ORMUS. You've got magnetite in the human body, so there's not a problem eating it. And plus, if you mix this up with your acids, you'll just create a sort of different ferric acid type iron. So your body just absorbs it anyway. It's just iron. You just wouldn't need a lot of it because of the strength of it. I was thinking if there's anything else I'd share with you. So that's the project so far. So I still have my bottled experiment going. If that works well, basically if you get the right pH balance in the water, and you also get the right moisture levels in the soil, it's self-sustaining. Basically, that's the idea. So if the water's just it's, say, the right amount in the soil, then I can basically cap off the bottle while the plantling or seedling or something. That's what it would be. While it's growing, it's in a kind of contained environment. I did hear about somebody who had plants in a bowl and had them for like 30 years or something. They haven't had to water them at all because they've been sustained in this kind of cycle of hydroponics, basically, of a system. Anyway, this is Pixie sign off, and have a great day.